Greetings, greetings, fam. Do not own the rights to this music. Listen. Oh, yeah, we getting ready to have a party. Y'all know what time it is. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby, with who? Your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Yes, I am out on location. Yes, indeed. I happen to be in the great state of Illinois by way of Springfield. I'm in the field, baby. That's what we call it. I'm in the field. Yes, indeed. I am in field. Let's get ready to get it popping on and popping. You know what we do. When you come in and hang out with your host with the most, we do what? We hit that share button. And I have an amazing wine for you guys tonight. Yes. So let's get ready to do a little sharing, right? Come on in, fam. We'll do a little sharing, right? I am your host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. We in Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Listen here, therapy with a sip. This is where grown folk come to converse. This is about grown folk conversation. So listen, looking forward to you guys coming in, and we have an amazing night tonight. I see you, Prince of Peace, and that we have an amazing night tonight. Be connected. Of course, you all know we are streaming live to YouTube. So when you come in, please, thank you for saying hi. When you guys come in, unconnect to my Bluetooth. Let me put that on Bluetooth and see if it'll do better. I'm gonna put you guys on YouTube on my Bluetooth to see if it's gonna do better. Uh, okay. Is that Monothea? Monothean? Yes. Thank you all on YouTube. Yes. Yes. I am your host with the most. I am the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander in the expanded version. Thank you all for coming in. Please hit us up with something. Put something in the chat room. Chat it up. We're going to get ready to talk about it in a minute. We're going to talk about why are black people so fragmented. Rastaba. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you all. Thank you all. And we're just doing a little sharing on YouTube. Please bear with me. But I think this will be a hot topic. And I hope you guys really, really participate because I think this is very important. And what I want to do, family, before I get into this, I want to give hey, Evan, I want to give a disclaimer because I'm at a family-owned business, that their views are not my views, their politics are not my politics. Um, so that's my disclaimer, that they are not supporting anything that I'm saying or doing, okay? And this is at Clay's Popeyes Barbecue. So, all right, so that's my disclaimer. All right. So I'm going to introduce you guys. This is called Wind Down Wednesday. You're not speaking English. No habla inglés. Español, poquito or poco. Just a little bit. My interpreter lives in Buffalo, New York. Turkish. Oh, you're Turkish. Islamic. Assalamu alaikum. Please, for me and us, hit that share button. Hey, what's going on, Christina? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Bob Marley, is that you? I wish, right? No, I'm the one, baby. Yes, indeed. This is what I like when we chop it up, man, and spend time with each other, man, and say hello to each other. And that's what we're doing in this time frame. So what we have going on, again, this is called Wind Down Wednesday, where we're having therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. This is where grown folk come in and converse and talk about various topics. And tonight's topic is, why are black people so fragmented? Hey, Parker, T. Parker, all is well. All is well. Thank you for asking. Thank you all, man. You guys are amazing out here on YouTube. So, yes, let me finish sharing here, and we can get ready to have this conversation and not hold you guys long, because I'm out of the state that I reside in. I'm in another state, which is my home state, by the way. But I'm here because we're celebrating my BFF that transitioned, and we're celebrating him this weekend. So I had to come home. So, and with that in tow, this is why my setup looks a little different than when we normally do Wind Down Wednesday. So if you bear with me and let me kind of get this set up, it's going to be off the chain, right? It's going to be off the chain. So let me finish sharing here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Don't own the rights to this music, but look, y'all, let's get ready to get into it. Yeah. Hey, gratitude. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I've been growing them for about 20 years. Yes. Yes, indeed. We getting ready to move into this, and hopefully everyone will just have fun participating, because this is what we do in Wind Down Wednesday. We participate. So, thank you, Lavelle. Hey, Queen Octavia. Um, so here's what we're gonna do, family. I'm going to get ready to introduce this wine to you guys. After we drop a couple of more shares here, let's drop a couple of more shares. Thank you all for tuning. Thank you all for showing up and giving your support. Because guess what? It's about you, it's about me, and it's about us. Right? It's FUBU, for us, by us. Yes. Hey, K Vibes. How are you? Hey, Sergeant at Arms. What's going on? Please let us know when you come in. Let us know where you're hailing from. We got ATL in the house. We got Arkansas in the house. We got South Kakalaki in the house. There he is, the intuitive one, baby. South Carolina in the house. Thank you all for showing up and showing out, as always. And please remember that we're streaming live also to YouTube. If Facebook shuts down, go over to YouTube. YouTube. If you shut down, go over to Facebook. We'll get it all worked out. Right? I have an amazing wine for you all on tonight. But tonight's topic is a very powerful topic. Tonight's topic is dealing with black people. Why are we so fragmented? Why are black people so fragmented? I think that that's something that we really need to talk about. I think that's something that we need to get into, kind of figure out where we at. Remember, you are where grown folk meet and have grown folk conversation. Justin Monkey, okay. Okay. All right. Let me see what we got going on with YouTube. Okay. Give me just a second, fam. Let me check our YouTube page. How's everyone doing today? Everybody good? Y'all good out there? All right, let me check our YouTube page, family. Okay. Patty Travis. Hello. Crew Shimmy Shimmy. L Shimmy. A Shimmy. Y'all drunks. Okay, shalom. Okay. Tracy People. Hola. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien. ¿Y usted? Sunshine Girl High. Madison. Bollock High. Tracy Peoples. ¿Cómo está? Tracy. Hola. Hi, brother. Okay. Just reading, family, from YouTube. Okay, so we got some trollers. Okay, Evan. Goodbye. Okay. All right, we got in from Turkey. We have someone that's hanging out with us from Turkey. Those of you that are on YouTube, thank you. Those of you that are hanging out on YouTube, do this for us. Let us know where you're hailing from, what city, state, or country that you're hailing from. Let us know. But let us go ahead, family, without further delay. Let us go ahead and get into this topic. KD Raw in the house. I see you. All right. Would someone pin tonight's topic out there? Right? Why are black people so fragmented? And I have an amazing wine for you guys tonight. Look at that. It's a native wine to Springfield, Illinois. Okay, peace from South Carolina. KO, I hear you. Gratitude. So it's a nice round, it's a nice red blend. It's about 13%, got a little kick to it. It's real smooth. So we're gonna pour up a bell, you all. We're gonna get ready to have our therapy sip so we can get into this conversation, right? All right. K Vibe says, take your time. We know greatness is coming. Yes, indeed. Gratitude, Queen. Gratitude. Let me pour that up. Normally, I would be hailing from Columbia, South Carolina, but I'm at the moment in Springfield, Illinois. Yes, I'm here for a specific event. Okay. All right. Gratitude for the compliment. I try to be nice. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Dawn, you're new here. Welcome in. Let us from PA, from Pennsylvania. Huh? Okay, okay. That's a good thing. But what we're getting ready to do, we're going to have conversation, please. And what we do here is that we use the talkback system. That means that you get an opportunity to talk and we listen. And if you're on YouTube and you're making a comment, I'm going to do my very best to make sure that I read it to everyone on Facebook and then read what they're doing on Facebook back to you so we can all have a conversation, right? Remember this. This is for you, for me, and for us. This is FUBU, for us, by us. So come on in, have some fun, get your sip, whether it's water, coffee, tea, whatever it may be, wine, or it may be a spirit, whatever it is. Come on into Wine Down Wednesday and let's talk about it. Okay. Now, yes, tonight's topic. Why are black people so fragmented? You guys want to start that off? Oh, he in the house, y'all. T Swin. Shout out to you, T Swin, man. I see congratulations is in order. I see that you're one of the top ones in CTR podcast. Yes, indeed. Shout out to you. Um, Men Can Always Be Wrong podcast. That's the host, T Swin. That's H Town, y'all, in the house. We got Lil Rock in the house. We got Turkey in the house. We got South Carolina in the house. We got Pennsylvania in the house. Oh, we got somebody from Russia in the house, y'all. Okay. So we're working hard over here. We got Russia in the house tonight. Isn't that something? So everybody is looking for something, right? Everyone is looking for something. And this is why we share information. This is why we say grown folk with a sip. So y'all listen, let's go ahead on and get this tip out the way. Let's go ahead and get it out the way so we can get into this conversation. Y'all ready to toast? All right. To you and to me and for us, that we all may be able to come together at the appointed time and share, that we all may find an answer to a question that we may have. Salute. Okay, grown folk, it's your turn to do what you do. Hey, T Swin, what you say about that? Let me ask you, what do you think about black folk being fragmented? And this question is posed to all of you guys. What do you believe, that black folk are fragmented, or do you think black people have the ability to come together? What do you all think? Kiana, what do you think? The intuitive one, what do you think? What do you guys think? Right? So why do I, or what do I think about the fragmentation of black people? I think it's very true. Yeah, I think there's a number of reasons why this happens, right? Okay. Stuck. Okay. Kiana says stuck. But there are a number of reasons why blacks are fragmented. And it has a lot to do with us, and not so much as our counterpart. And let me explain to you what I'm really saying. There was a term that Dr. William Cross and Dr. I'll call his name in just a minute here. But they utilized a term Dr. William Cross built off it from Dr. Frantz Fanon. And the term is called Weussing anxiety. Weusi is a Kiswahili word for black or blackness. Okay? But what they did was they created a term that represented some level of anxiety and self-hatred. So what it is when you hear the term reducing anxiety, what it actually means is it's not so much that black people hate white people as much as it means them hating themselves. In other words, You really don't hate white people, you really hate yourself. So then the problem then becomes our European counterpart. Not that we have a strong sense of self-hatred, but then you have to begin to realize and understand, well, how did I get to that point where I hate myself? And so that brings the next thing into play. There's a number of things that works against us. For example, slavery worked against us. Now we've been working hard to move beyond that point, but it's kind of hard when your counterparts have had 256 years head start on you. You have a head start on me. Let's be open and honest about that. You have a head start. So it's going to be quite hard to be able to catch up on that. So this is me getting you guys started to see where you all want to go with this. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay. Okay. T Swin says, let me see if I can pull that up. Hold on, fam. Okay, T Swin says, we have the ability to come together, but we are taught to love and accept incumbent else and hate everyone else. Okay, everyone else, I mean, okay, and hate everyone else. Accept everyone else. Okay, okay. Let's see what we're saying on YouTube. Okay, okay, we're just having, okay. Thank you all for tuning in on YouTube. Okay, I'm waiting on you all's conversation while I'm waiting on you guys' conversation. While we're waiting, let's have another sip. Salute. Now T. Swin brought up the point that we have the ability to come together, but we don't, right? What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that we really, as a people, have the ability to come together? Now, to be open and honest with you, I agree with T. Swin. I really do believe that we're capable of doing that, but also I think we have to begin to identify with who we really are as a people. And once we begin to identify with with who we really are and not suffer from identity crisis, then I believe that we can come together and do a great work together. Because basically, we're the highest consumers, right? We spend the most money of anybody. If they would calculate the money that we spend, we would probably be about the third largest country for black people. So that doesn't mean that we don't have anything. It actually means that we lack the ability to come together, and by coming together, create a block of power and authority. Why? Because majority rules, right? The majority say they rule, and minorities have to follow whatever the majority says. But if we couple all our finances together, we'll create a majority block of the financial block and be able to do what? Make money, right? Be able to create policies. Policies becomes what? Bills. Well, how are they doing that? We know what we have lobbyists, right? Okay, I see you guys. Okay, T Swin says, All right, hold on, fam. We have a guest up in here. Hold on 1 second, family. I'm gonna keep on talking to you all as I'm moving around. Is coming in. Yes, sir. All is well. All is well. I'm on mic. I'm mic'd up. Y'all got an old time friend in the house, Calvin Mason. You can come on in and get in our conversation. Pull your chair. Come on in. We just conversing. Let me see what T Swin was saying. Go ahead and mute yours and you can pick it up on here. Yeah, man, this is a childhood friend. It's Calvin. Yes, indeed. Yeah, just slide on in. Yeah. Okay, T Swin says we don't get in a defensive stance or an aggressive manner with others when we see them in public, like when we see each other. I agree. I agree. We do not get in a defensive stance against others when they come against us. No, we don't. You're absolutely correct. Isn't that something? Just adjusting this. Okay. All right, then two of the ones, I think we have the capability to come together. The problem is most of our people lack knowledge of self. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Kiana says if we stop being crabs in a bucket, um, we may be able to, we can start to put the pieces together. Maybe we can start to put the pieces together. This is what Kiana says. Kiana says we can start to put the pieces together. So I think we're all pretty much on the same page in saying that black people really do have the ability to come together, right? Como está? Como está mi familia? Como está? Como está ustedes? Okay. Yeah. What you think about black people? Calvin?
Man, where do I start?
We go let you start. I'm gonna grab your glass and pull you up some. Okay, you good? Okay.
Black people, as a people, are disenchanted people. The reason why is it because it comes from the way that we began over here in this country. And when we came over here, it was an insidious plan to be put in play to whereas our identity would be taken away from us. And as a result of our identity being taken away from us, as time moved on further and further away from the African, we became a people that they created. And as a result of that, here we are today. We are a people in crisis because we came over here in a crisis. But that's not mine, that's Malcolm X's. Mm-hmm. And as a result of that, the things that we do is because we are people of a learned behavior. And this is what they have learned us to do: destroy each other, pit us against each other. And this is the reason we kill each other so easily. This is the reason that there's no unity among us. Every other land of people that I know and heard of, no matter what issues they have directly, they can come together for a larger sense as a group. And I've never heard of any other group other than our own. This is where we at, man.
That's where we're at in the crises.
Yeah,
we're in a crisis, as many of them said on the timeline, about not having knowledge of self.
Not having knowledge of self, man. You understand me? Excuse my language, but not having knowledge of self It's the beginning or the alpha or the omega, as you would say. Right.
Yes, sir.
And it's a vast study of self in order to come to an understanding of self.
Okay.
You just can't go to one class and learn. You have to allow yourself to become in practice
Right.
of that.
Right.
And to become in practice of that is from your beginning until your ending.
Okay.
You know.
And so let me ask you this. So that means that you should have a high threshold for the tolerance of others
Yes.
in order to be able to grasp what they're also laying down too, because I would imagine that there would be some nuggets and throughout everything that.
Yeah. It's gems in it all. Sit up here and come together collectively,
Mhm.
just for one simple cause to become awakened,
Okay.
we'll be okay. See,
Okay.
because how do kings and queens become slaves, man?
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
know, but and even as a result of that simple statement, is that's profound within itself. Because people think, one day, those people just decide to come over there and take us as slaves. There was a long lasting, relationship developed,
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
as a
Absolutely.
result. But they had to see this plan all along,
Yes, sir.
because they justified it with the book,
Mm-hmm.
rather, and they misconstrued the book in reference to the understanding of it. But then that was their way of justifying what they was going to do.
Okay.
They know that they was a poor people in a poor situation in a rich land.
Mm-hmm.
And when they began to visit the motherland and
Mm-hmm.
seeing the richness of it all,
Mm-hmm.
they had to have it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one thing, you can hate the Caucasian for all the reasons you want to hate him, but you got to admire the diabolical thinking of it.
Yes, sir. And how he's taken over everything. Yes, sir.
You know,
And stayed
in power.
Yes. Here's what T. Swin says, and I know you are familiar with this. Marcus Garvey tried to unify us as blacks first and everything else secondary. And he actually did that. Yes, Marcus Garvey actually did that.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere.
Yes, indeed.
You got to start somewhere.
He started the unification.
Yeah,
yes, indeed.
He realized, this was a Jamaican.
Right.
And he realized that, the people over here where he was among, versus the people where he come from, man, we can't get together until we first understand develop an identity.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, indeed.
And we can't go no further until we develop an identity, because the identity is going to create an agenda.
Yes, indeed.
And the agenda, is going to give us a cause.
Yes.
And then we can act on the cause.
Yes, we can act on it. Now, also, Kizzy says one thing we need is emotional control.
Really? I think we have that.
You think so?
Yeah, we have emotional control, because if we didn't, this world would be turned upside down.
Do you think we have it in the wrong direction, though?
Possibly.
I would say we have it in the wrong direction. And I think what she's probably getting at is that because the emotions make you destructive and not make you develop the plan
and tie your mind up.
Yes,
because if you're mad, you can't think past games.
Exactly. You can't get to the cause, so you can develop the relationships that you need to do what you're trying to do, right?
That's correct.
And so I believe what we're trying to commandeer is what has been wrongfully taken from us, right? But we have to come up with a plan.
We got to come up with a plan. But the plan, but the plan actually is already on the table.
Yeah.
And it's been on the table for years and years and years.
Okay.
The thing of it is the act.
Okay.
We haven't enacted on the plan.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think that's feasible right there.
Okay.
The thing of, this topic is so profound that, Just use. See, we got to understand this right here. We're talking about nationality per se, and nationality, it has to be studied. We call it. We around here. We've been recognized as Negro, Black, colored, now African American, and none of it is accurate. But you've always known the Chinese to be known, you know what I'm saying, as Chinaman. You know, the French, the Frenchman, right? And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We are the only people that has traveled this land and had several nationalities, and we still are not accurate in what we call ourselves. Because you have to have a land, you have to have a flag, you have to have an armed forces, you have to have a government, and you have to have. Those are the things it takes to develop a nationality.
Okay.
And then, so we can't get past. We can't even get to go. Yet no get past it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. T. Swin says tonight's profound topic: why are Black people so fragmented? He says we have emotional control in specific places and spaces, which means that we don't the necessary places that we really actually needed so that we can take over. I think that it's lacking in some capacity, which is why we're really not able to get into certain doors because of a stigma that has been placed upon us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, they're they're gonna be out here twerking, they're gonna be stopping, popping and dropping.
Yeah.
They're gonna be drunk, they're gonna be high, they ain't gonna
Right.
have no control.
Yeah.
This is the sentiments, and of course, the vice president has showed us that by inviting who to her DNC. Who did she invite? We know who, Megan. We know she also Lil Jon. Also, what are they telling us? They're telling us that we are somehow emotionally disturbed, and the only thing that we can gravitate to is that kind of behavior. And so therefore, they're less likely to let us through the door if we haven't galvanized, if we haven't come together and put our eggs in the basket so we know what's hatching and then move forward on that.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But you know, with that being said, and all that's truth. With that being said, you know, we as people, you know, of our kind, have to first, you know what I'm saying, let our arms down amongst each other. Easier said than done. But that's where it has to begin. Because if we could unify, if we could just unify.
Correct. We'd be very powerful.
We can take our natural place in this world.
Yes, and take back what belongs to us. But here's the crazy part about it.
Now, this place don't belong to us, but we earned it.
Yeah. We built it. Hold on.
Exactly.
So watch this. The crazy part about it is, if we took over everything right now, we will treat our counterparts differently than how they treated us.
Yeah. But because it's just in us.
Yes, we are compassionate people.
But that's how we became slaves.
Right.
That's how we became slaves.
Yes, great point, T. Swin. T. Swin says, yeah, they won't sit down with or invite someone like Dr. Claude Anderson. No, they're not, because he's too articulate. He's too informed. And he's experienced, because he's been in the cabinet of the president and different types of things like that. And so they are afraid of him, because he is going to put his thumb on the pulse of what's going on. Right? With that, family, y'all know what time it is. It's time to recognize the sponsors for tonight. Those that are sponsoring the podcast tonight. Thank you, Prince of Peace. Thank you, T. Swin. Thank you, Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shapeshifter, the Code Breaker. Thank you, Queen Octavia. Thank you all for your donations. Thank you all for always being here. Those of you that are still here and would love to donate, listen, the information they're put on the timeline, I'll put it out there on YouTube for you guys, just in case someone wants to come in and donate, right? Okay. Also, there's a PayPal. Also, please be advised that I will be in the ATL next week, and we'll be hooking up with none other than my girl. And please recall to join us in the Saturdays podcast with the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shapeshifter, the code breaker, that's dealing with the quantum principles and theories, so that, listen, he can put you up on free game. Yes, the truth session, 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, right? Facebook Live. Also, where else? YouTube. You can pick it up on YouTube. Thank you for joining us tonight in Wind Down Wednesday. We're going to go on into the B portion of this, and I'm going to get you guys out of here so that we can do what we do best, y'all, and that's what? Communicate. That's why we're here. All right, fam, listen, let's have this last toast. Salute. So listen, with that in tow, I'm not going to hold you guys because I'm out on location. I see JP says, listen, the truth session is on fire. Don't miss it, family. He also says hashtag Black Unity. Yes, we need to support Black. Yes. T. Swin said, if all Black people over the globe united, we would be in a better place. Yes, we would. That is absolutely categorically correct. So listen, fam, with that in tow, let me get you guys out of here. And with grateful gratitude, we want to thank one of my homies, longtime childhood friend, Calvin. I ain't gonna call his whole government name. He go, after we get off, he can say, "Man, you call my whole government name, man."
Nah, I ain't tripping on that. But I appreciate the invite though.
Yes,
and
indeed.
I appreciate what you do.
Yes,
You
gratitude.
know, it's an awesome thing, man, to see the manifestation. You know what I'm saying, the growth. And I've seen the stages.
Yes.
Right. So they can appreciate, you know what I'm saying, me the here and now. But I can appreciate the stages.
Yes.
You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've come a long way.
Man.
Yes, indeed. We've come a long way, he and I, and both going somewhere.
Yeah.
And we know where we're headed. We're taking this journey. So listen, those of you that are on YouTube, those of you that are on Facebook, family, listen, man, I love you guys. Thank you all for the support. Listen, and y'all know how I always sign off. Listen, this one ought to hold you till the next time. Hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder on it. Meditate upon it. But by all means, do what? Govern yourselves accordingly. One love.